What's up, Diecast people? How's it going? How you guys been? Hopefully well. First off, I want to say happy Memorial Day to everybody. And thank you to all service members of all branches, past, present, and future. Thank you for your sacrifice for our country. If it wasn't for you, we would not be here. So just want to give a quick shout out to anybody who could possibly be a past, present, or future service member. Just throw that out there. Thank you for your consideration. And for anybody that has served, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Appreciate you more than you know. But what's going on, Deadcast folks? What have you guys been finding? What's new? I'll tell you what's new with me. It's been a very busy week. Been dealing with graduation, my daughter's graduation. She's now officially in high school. So that's taken a lot out of me. I actually meant to go live last night, but I completely passed out. Passed out about, I think, 3:30 in the afternoon. I was just dog tired. Didn't wake up until like 8 at night. I stayed awake for like an hour and then I went back to sleep. That's what happens when you get my age, as many of you probably know. But yeah, I didn't mean to go live. So sorry that I missed you. Sorry to anybody that potentially was waiting for a live stream last night. I really apologize, but we're here now. So we'll talk diecast. Quick shout out to Steve Z06. He signed up for a membership and he ended up winning our 118 giveaway. So big congrats to Steve. What's up, Adam? Adam Ernster in the house. What's up? And then, of course, Eddie G, Sean. What's up, guys? What's up, Dan? How's it going, buddy? But yeah. So yeah. Congratulations to Steve. He when he dropped me like 3 separate emails, and he seemed really. I know it's hard. It's kind of dumb to try to gauge people's emotions off of text or emails or something non-audible. But he seemed very, very excited. And if I remember right, post office is not running today. So I don't think he got it today, but he should get it tomorrow. So I just want to send a huge congratulations again to Steve. I'm actually checking tracking on it right now just to see. And yeah, he'll get it tomorrow. Yeah, he gonna get it tomorrow. So what's up, Tony? And RC Bizzle, what's up, buddy? But yeah, huge congratulations to Steve. He was just a fresh member sign up, got lucky, and yeah, he ended up winning the drawing. So congratulations. We'll do more of those in the future. Not gonna lie, I was pretty disappointed by the turnout and the interest in that giveaway. I feel like if it was some kind of really high dollar premium chase, Hot Wheels premium chase, or a super treasure hunt, or like a super treasure hunt set, I think there would have been a lot more interest, and that's disappointing because I feel like people just don't understand what they're missing out on with this 118. Yeah, people say, "Oh, I got space issues and yada yada yada," but I'm telling you guys, it's absolutely incredible. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to purchase another 118 just to review, and then I'll give it away. So, what's up, Bentley? Mr. Adventure Force in the house. What's up? What's going on? But yeah, guys, getting right into it. I got some finds to show you guys. H and J case are hitting super heavy. I'll tell you where if you don't know. If you do know, you can drop it in the chat if you want. It's not a big secret. I'm just gonna make you wait just a little bit. And I got one mail call. It's a mini GT mail call. I'm super excited to show it to you guys. I may purchase a second one of these to open because it seems to be kind of an inadvertent trend that I've started buying 2 of these mini GT Porsches, keeping one carded and then opening one. So we'll see if I do it with this one, but it looks really, really nice. Excited to show you that. I got in jail last night. That's unfortunate. You should stay out of trouble. You troublemaker, you. But I'll go over those finds, some H, some J, and I got some gifts from good friend Bill. Man, he was generous this week for sure. Also, he's been killing the HK straps. This guy has found I want to say 5 of these. He found 5 of these in like 3 days, which is crazy. He had his first three different super pull day on like the first day. He found like 3 different supers. He found the E case, the Aston Martin, the H case Mustang, and the J case Corvette. He found them all. So huge shout out to Bill. Congratulations, buddy. Tried to swipe up my super treasure hunt EK9. Man, I swiped that MF shirt and okay, well, I don't blame you then. I mean, God knows how many horror stories I've heard about people, you know, swiping cars out of kids' hands in stores and people getting in fights at Legends Store, and it's just like, God, it's just effing ridiculous. But yeah. Tony says, haven't been hunting too many scalpers in Indiana, and that's what the hobby is anymore. Sad AF. Yep, that's everywhere, buddy. That's everywhere. And I've said it a million times, but you can always attribute that back to the people that just hop on social media and just send the wrong message. Certain Facebook groups, certain content creators. So it is what it is. That's what our hobby is now. It's completely infiltrated, completely polluted, and that's the main reason why I really stopped hunting Hot Wheels. With that being said, I don't know if you guys noticed this in the chat, but I did set a goal. So how many of you got, Pia? Like 7 of them? Like 7 or 8 of them? Crazy. It's crazy. What's up, Cody? And speaking of hunting, people keep asking me. I keep relaying the message that, hey man, I don't really hunt too much anymore. You know, I might stop at a store or two, you know, like a couple times a week and just see what's there. But overall, I've really kind of retired hunting, but people keep asking me, when are you going to make more hunting videos? And I don't know. It's been 10 months. It's been 10 months since I have uploaded a long form content hunting video. Yeah, okay. Yeah. But if people are really serious, people really want me to pick up the camera and go back to the stores and start looking, I think I might be willing to give it a try, even if I don't find anything. The only thing I'm asking is just help me out a little bit. Y'all want to chip in for some gas? I'll do a long distance hunt, but I set a goal in the chat. If you want to contribute to it, you're more than welcome to. I think maybe get back to your roots. My roots is customizing. That's where this channel first started off, as a customizing channel. That's the roots I really need to get back to, but I haven't had a chance to sit down. Just been really busy with stuff. But, you know, I'd be lying if I said, you know, my channel is probably best known for hunting, unfortunately, as much as I'd hate to admit that. So if you guys want to help me out, as soon as we reach that goal, whatever we get, you know, we'll push it on to the next live stream. I don't think anybody will, I don't anticipate anybody contributing to it, but once we reach that goal, I'll begin hunting. I'll begin creating another hunting episode. How's that sound? Is that a fair deal? So it grew because of hunting. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, thanks, Pia. Yeah. So I guess in a nutshell, what I'm saying is I'm willing to do it again, but I need some help and I'd like some support. And it's not much. It's 10 super chats of $5. You contribute to that, and I'll do it. I'll do it. So yeah, that's there, and that will be there until we reach the goal. However many live streams that takes, whether it's this one or whether it's 10 live streams from now. So what's up, Shane? Hunt. Yeah. And speaking of hunting, I did have a little bit of luck pulling my own finds, and decided to show you those, including a very anticipated release by a lot of people. So I will show you those. I know what you mean, man. I can't get myself to go out and hunt. Doesn't help the tank is small in the FL5. Yeah. Cheap fill-up, though, even though you got to put premium in it. What's up, Leando? Not a mucho, man. Just getting started. Real quick, before we get too deep into the live stream, we're going to be doing another premiere, but I'm going to cut this live stream before we all go over to the premiere. Whoever cares to join me over at that premiere, it's going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern, or 7 p.m. Pacific. It's currently 6:03 Pacific, so this will be a little bit of a shorter live stream, but we'll have fun. We'll talk diecast, and right when 7 hits, we'll cut it. We'll go over to the premiere, and yeah, we'll have fun over there. Hopefully, I see you guys over there. Yeah, it's just I can't help it, but I keep thinking about like how so little people are interested in 118. I just don't understand. I mean, maybe I guess it must be a rare thing to just really be about the detail and the realism. Not saying that 164 isn't that. I'm just saying I'm just like really surprised. Really, really surprised. But I'm gonna keep cranking them and keep collecting them because I love them. Bentley, guess what I found under the shelf today? What? What'd you find? Sean said I got some home improvements to do next week, but I'll do stuff on brakes. Some spring fixer-uppers. Shane says, hopefully you guys aren't sleeping on the new Jada Pink Slips 164. They are fire. Yeah, they look good. You know what else? You know what other brand looks good? Why am I having a brain fart? Those 164s that Kroger started carrying. I don't know. I don't think they're not. No, they're definitely not Pink Slips. No way. That's sick. Somebody. Wow. That must have been one broke bee to have to stash a Reno Super under a shelf and not just purchase. I mean, it's like, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. That is super crazy. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. This is cool. Yeah, that's super nutty. Yeah, Sean says that's nuts. Congrats, dude. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Yeah, I forgot about this live comment feature. It's kind of like a Twitch stream, where it pops up on the side. That's pretty cool. But yeah, let's get into the finds. Okay. So H&J case are hitting very heavy. Where are they hitting? They are hitting Safeways. So Safeways are getting that. What's the craziest place you guys have found a super treasure hunt? Mine was a hospital gift shop. That's crazy. Yeah, that's freaking crazy. Golly. I mean, in my hunting of like 8 years, I have found a decent amount of super treasure hunts at Walgreens. But I would have to say, probably the Walgreens in Las Vegas, right off of Fremont Street. Completely jam-packed weekend. People everywhere, of course. People everywhere. And Ford Escort Super sitting right on the peg. That was crazy. That was crazy. What's up, Mikey Poo? Watching them small marts starting to get premiums. Found Boulevard Dots on 510 wagon. Yep. That's where I found. I think I might have showed you guys this last week. Apologies if I did. But I ended up finding 2 of those, and it was at a neighborhood market, Walmart. Those are the small boys. And I think I showed you guys this as well. The new Porsche, the Top Gun Porsche. So friggin' sick, super clean, super duper clean. I think I showed you guys those last week, but I'll just throw those out there. Very happy to have found those. Most people at Vegas Walgreens were looking for cough medicine and liquor. Yeah, right. Indeed. In friggin' deed. What's up, David? Move to 1-1 rather than 118. Just saying if you want realism and detail. Of course. Of course. Yeah, the only problem is that my 1-1, my most desired 1-1 is well north of $300,000. So not cheap. And not cheap at all. Okay, let's go over finds. Let's see. I think this one is J. I think these are H and J. If I remember right, pretty sure these are H. So again, Safeway is getting large drops of H and J. Mainly H, but they are getting sidekicks with J. And J is the money. J is probably the money case. Pretty cool super in that Corvette, and the first Ferrari, the SF90, is in there. So good luck. But yeah, hitting Safeways. I did find some H at Albertsons. I haven't found any J at Albertsons, but yeah, those are going to be the money spots. So this was one I was pretty excited to get my hands on, that BMW 635 CSI with the wide fender flares. So pretty cool. Definitely pretty cool. I picked up a couple of those. There's tons of them everywhere. Let's see. I think this one is, this one's an H. This one I actually picked up at Scheels because it's got a sticker on the back. But the 95 Mazda RX-7 Drift. So it's the same body as that old box ID. That BMW should have been a super. I bet you it'll be one in the future, though. Bet you. So yeah, super sick to see this out as a mainline casting RX-7 Drift with no front bumper. It's got that crazy front end on it. Let's see, another H case car. Not really collecting too many domestics, but this is probably my favorite Ford GT ever released. Is this one with the wing and the crazy diffuser in the back. This one just looks really, really good. Really, really, really good. So grab that one. This one I'm pretty sure is J. Pretty sure I pulled these out of the what would you trade for my 73 BMW 3.0 CSL race car super treasure hunt? Probably not too much. I have a Lucy. I have a carded one. I found a lot of those. I think I found like 6 of those, but I only have like 2 left. Traded away the rest. So the new 560 SEC AMG, the paint on this car is crazy. This light's not doing it any justice. So it kind of just looks like it's silver. If you look at it in a lower light, it looks more like that color that's on the card. So kind of like a metallic green. And then it kind of color shifts. You know what it reminds me of? It really reminds me of the old Dollar General Honda Prelude with that really sick green paint. It reminds me of that, just lighter, just a lot lighter, different shade. But yeah, David, Diecast Life and Death. These are hitting. So keep your eye out, partner. What's up, Rico? Rico checking in over on the Twitch stream. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Bentley included 918 Super. Tempting. I got that too, though. Actually, I have a loose one that I wheel swapped a long time ago. But I have two carded ones. Two carded ones of those. Found another Audi Quattro from 2024. If anyone is looking for super treasure hunts, Audi Quattro. Oh, yeah. Blue. Sexy one. Love that one. Love that super. Next on the list, that AMG 560. Yes, sir. Shane, I might be interested, but I don't think I have anything I can offer. I might be interested if nobody takes it. I have a carded and a loose one, but I don't know. That's like tied for my favorite super from last year. That thing is sick. So yeah. Moving on. So I grabbed a handful of these guys, and again, not the biggest domestic collector. You guys know me, but man, I'll tell you what. Hot Wheels crushed this casting, and I'm so glad that they virtually redid this casting and made it the way it should be, which is square tens all the way around. But I grabbed 3 of the Dodge Vipers. I can foresee this being a very, very, very cool custom. So again, the way they redid it, perfect. Square tens. We know they came out with that convertible one that had square tens on it, and I was like, damn, that looks good. I really, really hope they come out with like a GTS or an ACR or something. Hard top, 10 millimeter, 10 millimeter square, and boom, there it is. Mic drop. Yeah, sick Viper. Yeah, they absolutely killed it. Best Viper for sure. What's up, David? Best Viper faux show. I would love to tell you how many of these I grabbed, but I can't tell you because there were so many of these that I came across. But classic, iconic HKS livery on the R33. To me, this is up there for best R33 mainline ever dropped. And I'm going to be doing a simple custom to one of these. So probably metal base swap, some nice Carlomos or something, some kind of bearing wheel, slamming it, getting that front end all deeded up. Yeah, old logo. Super cool. Super duper dope. I love it. I really, really have a hard time not grabbing those. I really have a hard time. Really have a hard time. Okay. And then the Apex, the cream of the crop of my finds from this H&J case haul. Ferrari SF90 Stradale, however you prefer to say it. Super sick. I think it would have been really cool if it was like the card. I'll be at the premiere, guys. Gonna go eat. Okay, Shane. Thanks, buddy. R34 for life. Right, Mikey. Right. So yeah, here it is, guys. Ferrari SF90. I found one. I got lucky enough to find one. Whoever was there before cleared them all out. But overall, really, really good. I don't mind the full glass interior top, but I think it would have been really cool to have it more like the card. But still, not bad. What do I think about it? Just off my observation, I think Hot Wheels means business. I think they, just judging off of this initial casting, You know, I think Hot Wheels has taken their Ferrari license seriously. They put square 10s on it. Really good body proportions, really great front end, great front tampos, no rear tampos, but that's okay. But it looks really, really good. It looks really, really good. What do you guys think about it? SF90. So super dope. I cannot wait to see the F40, the F50, you know, everything else. I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. What do you think is the worst Hot Wheels 5-pack ever in your opinion? Well, I can tell you, I can't think of any off the top of my head except for one, and I'll tell you it's not good, at least to me, that 80th anniversary Mattel 5-pack coming. Not good at all. At least to me. No offense if people are like drooling over that, but not me. Not me. Don't give a damn. You can have that. Okay, let's switch the banner over. It's on the same thing, kind of, but we will go over mail call. But first, we'll go over. I think you'll be all right, Rico. I think you'll find it. What's up, Paul? I think you are correct, but I think Hot Wheels is taking it seriously. I mean, they did a really good job on this casting, at least in my opinion. And then the RLC release that they've already come out with, that 499p is really, really well done. Really well done. And I'm not a hypercar guy. When I watch racing, I get frustrated at IMSA because they're so hyper focused on the hypercar class. It's like, I don't care. Show me the GT cars. Show me the factory road going body cars. That's what I want to see. But I got to be honest. I got to give credit where credit's due, and I think they did a really good job with that 499p. I really do. Gets for Hot Wheels gets the Ferrari license back. Collectors, it's enough to make a grown man cry, and that's okay. Yeah, that's a pretty bad one. It's a pretty bad one, Bentley. Pretty damn bad. Steve, what's up? What's up, buddy? I think your winning will arrive tomorrow. We actually started the stream by giving you a congratulations on your win, man. So congratulations again. Hopefully you like it. Hopefully it arrives there in one piece. Packed it pretty good. I think we'll be okay. Hopefully. 49ers 1978. What is up? Bought a Mini Champs Porsche 1994 Chrome for $20 today. Thought it was pretty dang cheap. Nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, Mini Champs make some great stuff. I'll tell you what, they're the only people, they're the only manufacturer that makes 997 RSRs, and they are super expensive if you can find them. They're really hard to find. Don't knock the Bone Shaker in the 80th 5-pack. Hey, that's the coolest one in there. That's the coolest one in there. I'll give you that, Paul. Right? Yeah. Shaker's pretty cool. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Check tracking on it. Should get it tomorrow. It's pretty close to you. Nissan R34 new RLC version. I doubt they'll be coming out with any more R34 RLCs until they get that that selections one out and done, that red one. What do you think is the worst Hot Wheels mainline series? Oh, I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't know. Like probably a track series or something. I don't know. Yeah, nice. Congratulations, Steve. Congrats. You hear it on Whatnot. Have any Ferraris? It's only going to get worse. Yep, it will. Guarantee that's probably going to be a $20, $30 mainline. If it's not already. Yeah, the Let's Race, yeah. Or Track Ready or whatever. Just the ones with the orange wheels. Alrighty, Dan. Take care, man. What's up, James? 49ers guys selling mini champs Porsches on whatnot for next to nothing. Nice. I wish I would have known. He might have had the one I was talking about. McLaren F1 at Legend Store that had the hub logo on it. Nice. I think I know what hub you're talking about. All right, let's good friend Bill. He dropped off a huge bag of stuff. We did a little exchange. I had some stuff for him, and including that Jeep Super that I found a ways back. Dropped off a huge bag of stuff that he grabbed a bunch of stuff for me. So he found one more RWB for me. So that is friggin' epic. That's friggin' epic. Thank you, Bill. What's up, Steve? Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're well, buddy. Nothing like Derek on 5.1 surround sound, I take it. Hello, James. Am I coming in clear? Mm-hmm. What's up, Big O? There's Rico over on YouTube. What's up, buddy? Yeah, so the RWB, thanks again, Bill. Appreciate that. He's given me a couple of those now. Much needed and much appreciated. He gave me a bunch of these. I think he gave me 8 of these. Because he knows I was after him. And then I ended up finding a bunch, and then he gave a bunch more to me. So these will go to good use. Promise you that. They will go to good use. A lot of good customs fodder. He got me 4 or 5 of these. Didn't really need them, but I'll take them. Because I kind of do have some ideas with this one. Which is nice. It's a super nice Porsche. I really like this one. I like it. And I like the Rothmans one, the first release too. Dry out here in them streets. Steve, Safeway, Albertsons, get on them quickly. H&J. Good friend Bill was kind enough to supply me with some of these as well. Some more of the Dodge Vipers. So very, very nice. I think, unfortunately, that's going to be a major peg warmer, which it shouldn't be. That's, as mentioned, the best Viper that Hot Wheels has ever done. And he gave me, I think, 3 of these BMW 635 CSIs. Again, I have more of those now, so friggin' fantastic. And I got to say, the wheels are really, really nice. They're the same style wheel that came on the Datsun 510 wagon mainline, the purple one, the kind of color shifting, changing one. So yeah, super nice. I really like those wheels. Okay, here's the mother load from Bill. So as mentioned, Bill absolutely crushed these. Again, he found 5 of these in a matter of 3 days. He was on top of these HK drops. So he asked me if I was interested, and I said sure. And then I think that was day 2, and then day 3 he found another one that was on a busted card, and he was like, "I'm going to give you 2 because you can open this." And I was like, "With pleasure." So for everybody that cringes at super openings, there's that new Mustang Funny Car Super. And I got to say, this thing is sick. It is really, really well done. Everybody knows that I am a complete and utter. What's up, Demo? It's all good, buddy. Everybody knows I'm a complete sucker for gold and red supers. The red on this is absolutely fantastic. Wheel choice is on point. It is, James. It is. And you know what? I saw a bunch of the main lines, and I was like, that super has to be gorgeous. And then go figure. Oh, F and G. That sucks. Yeah, ours are getting H and J. Ours are getting H and J. So, but yeah, so Bill gave me 2 of these. The one with the good card, you can probably see the top right there. It's pretty nasty. I actually glued that into place so it would stay. It would look semi-decent for the thumbnail. That's the only reason why. But yeah, the good one is already up on the super wall. And yeah, without further ado, all you guys that cringe over super openings, this one's for you. Boom. All right. Yeah, fantastic, dude. Super, super sick. Shrek, I partially agree with you. I do agree with you on some of that. Yep, you're right, Shrek. Hot Wheels are trash. So super nice. I really do like the wheel choice. Fantastic. Super fantastic. I open everything no matter what it is. Shrek is love. Shrek is life. Yeah, Shrek is putting us on game. He's telling us how bad Hot Wheels suck. It's all good. So yeah, that's going in the case. Super nice. I do love that Spectre Flame red, and I love that blue Ford logo on the back. So looks really good. Looks really, really good. Okay, now you're pushing my buttons. No, I'm just kidding. Oh man, it's funny. Hilarious. 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 Shrek, what's your favorite race car? Just curious. This thing's nice. This thing is nice. I totally missed the fact that the engine was on the inside of this. That is crazy. That is crazy. Craziness. But yeah. Thank you, Bill. Shrek quit. Bye-bye. Thanks, D. Appreciate you. Friggin' trolls. The Mustang is so Sigma. It's so dumb. Jesus. Might have been one of my daughter's friends. I don't know. Who knows? The way that they were talking, probably. It's all good. Thank you, good friend Bill. Appreciate you. And again, the one that's on the good card is up on the wall. So very nice. What's up, my gangsta homies? What's up, Bryant? Yeah. He can ligma my Sigma. No worries, Cody. Totally understand. And yeah, like I was wiped yesterday, man, and I was like, nope, I can't. Like I said, but I didn't get up until after 8 o'clock. It's like crazy. So yeah, nice work, Bill. Good job. I don't see him or Will in here, but yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate it. And then real quick, mail call. It's my latest Mini GT acquisition, the latest 992 GT3R in the light blue Cooler Master livery. I do have the purple one. Actually, let's see. They're from the same race. Yes, these were teammate cars. The same race, Macau. 2023 Macau. So yeah, both Cooler Master cars. Friggin' sick. Yeah, very, very nice. Super stoked to have those. And TSM does make those. TSM makes both of those in 118 as well. So yeah, very nice. I do have 2 of the purple ones. That's my carded one. I do have a loose one. Probably one of the smoothest rolling 164s I've ever gotten. That thing rolls like buttery smooth. So I might pick up a motor cooler one. I have Rexy loose. Yeah, I need to get another. What is that one? The FAF Motorsports one. The red and black checker one. I need to get another one of those. Need to get another one of those. Roxy is fire. Boop. Boop. Just waiting on that mini GT release. Waiting on that mini GT one. Yeah. the FAP Motorsports. Yeah, we'll call it FAP Motorsports instead of FAF. Silly Willy. I agree with this statement. Best bang for the buck, best variety, best detail. I mean, like for the price point, I mean, it's just crazy. It's crazy what Mini GT does. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Here's another one. Okay. Cool. If you like cars with no souls, then yeah, Tesla's good. Tesla's good. Mini GT are like poor man's premiums, yeah. But I'll tell you what, they nailed that market perfectly. They nailed it perfectly. I don't know, Osvaldo. I don't know. It is what it is, though. So yeah, thanks again for this one, Bill. Thanks again. Another Lucy RWB. PSN. I need one of them bad boys. Hey man, if I find some more, I'll send you one. I got quite a few now. I'm at my limit to where I can start sharing. Rico pulling up the dirt on the trolls. That's hilarious. Josnan? Is that even a real name, Josnan? I'd rather daily a Model S or 3 than any SUV. What? Blasphemy. You wouldn't daily drive an Urus or Urus? Trackhawk? Some other ones? What are those? The GL, the Mercedes SUVs, the AMGs, the big boys. Those are sick. What about an X5M? I tried to catch the Mattel site drop, but missed it. Do as you wish, Bentley. Wonder if Corvette will actually make a mini SUV. Well, hopefully they don't try to, commit automotive self-deletion like Ford tried to do with the Mustang. They saw how bad that was, and they were like, okay, never mind. We're going to scratch this. The Mach-E. Like, all right, never mind, guys. It was just a joke. Okay, very next year, they start making real Mustangs again. That was hilarious. I love Lucy's. I know, right? We should do a little show segment. That's actually a really good idea. James. I know we're still looking for a 118 94 Geo tracker for Rico. Trackers are dope. Geo trackers are dope. No kidding. Shouldn't have named it a Mustang Mach-E. Yeah. Terrible. They look good from the front, and then as soon as they start to pan over to the side, it's like, oh God, what did you do? I think a lot of people, because I used to have a Suzuki Samurai back in the day, a lot of people were swapping those single cams, the single cam engines out of those, and swapping in the Geo Tracker engines, the dual cam. What is it? Dual cam 1.6. They're swapping those in. Yeah, those things are no joke. Yeah, Suzuki Swift, Geo Tracker. It's all the same, right? If I remember right. For 20 more bucks, you could buy a real Geo Tracker. Possibly. Oh boy, man. This guy is dedicated. This guy is really, really dedicated. His avatar says everything that we need to know about him, too. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just look in the chat. I don't know. I guess there's a lot of people bored on Memorial Day today. What's up, Hoser? What's up, John? Been good, buddy. How you been? You all thawed out up there finally? Imagine making multiple profiles just to troll someone's live stream. What a miserable existence. Yeah, somebody's bored. Somebody's bored on Memorial Day. They're not working today. They don't have school. They just got out of school. That's kind of probably my guess. But it's hilarious. It's hilarious. It makes me feel special. Thank you, trolls. Thank you. Yep, hosery. Yes, indeed. Big O said, I got the Advan box. How is it? Do you like it? Yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. We got the Porsche, we got the Ken Mary Skyline, Aerolift, and the Advan livery, and an MR2, which, yeah, that's a hot set. That's a hot set, just in case you guys don't know, because I had to look it up to be reminded as well. Yeah, that MR2 does look sick. Looks absolutely sick. Yeah, fantastic job on that MR2. That thing is dope. Damn, another box set that has a car that I want that so I can customize it, wheel swap it, something of that nature. Man, fantastic. Super good. Waiting for a recolor. Yeah. I still need that Toyota Stout out of that box set, man. I want that truck. Yeah, you missed the cracking, Will. Sorry, man. Couldn't wait. But yeah, thanks, guys. I appreciate you. Definitely a really, really, really good looking Super. Really want Hot Wheels to make the Polestar one with the body kit. Just don't want it in Advan livery. That's blasphemy, David. Advan livery makes everything look so much sicker. TRD wide body MR2 is spicy. Yeah, keep your wet wipes handy. Damn. This guy is something else. Wow. This guy is something else. Whoever's on top of that, man, thank you. Appreciate you guys. James, you know what? Funny you mentioned that. I was trying to think to myself. I was like, damn, I remember somebody loves NSXs, but I forgot who. And you just reminded me that it was you. A long time ago, like maybe like 5 or 6 years ago, I did customize one. I don't even remember what I did with it, but it was obviously the flip up style. It was before they came out with the fixed body one. So, but I've been meaning to do another one. I have a stash of those Fast and Furious ones. For real, dude. Yeah. Yeah, quite definitely you look up in a dictionary, you look up the word degenerate, you'll see a picture of all of this guy's users names. Straight up degenerate. He will be back. But thankfully we have a small army of moderators here, and I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. If you're bored and the list is short, throw me on it. I will throw you on it. The list is not short, but I will throw you on it, James. Consider it done. Consider it done. Cut the top off once. It was kind of cool. Yeah. James, do you prefer the fixed headlight NSX or the flip up? Because I'm pretty sure I can do that Fast and Furious one in a flip up. Just got to shave the headlights, shave them into shape, paint them. I'm pretty sure I could do it. Me personally, I like the fixed. I like fixed. Electric chair. What'd you guys do if your little brother destroyed all your 164 cars? Probably be very upset at him. I don't have any brothers, so well, I do have a brother, and he's older than me. But yeah, Diecast Connoisseur. Yeah, what's up, DC? How's it going, man? Pop ups, flip up. Yeah. Yeah. Anything you guys want to check out before we head over to this premiere? Anything you guys want to look up or anything? You definitely are in my small army Bentley Avatar service. You're my adventure force. You're chief in command of adventure force. Steve, car makers need to bring back up pop-up headlights. Given your username, I take it you're a big fan of the C5. If I was to buy a Corvette, I love C6s. It would definitely be a C6 Z06 for sure. And the first thing I would do is build that head because they have is it rocker or lifter problems? Can't remember. But those cars are just, they're one of those cars where you can't go off of the horsepower rating of it. They are way faster than the horsepower rating. C7s are cool. C7s are cool. Pop-ups are a pedestrian problem. That's why it was outlawed. Oh, because if somebody gets hit by a car with flip-ups, the flip-ups are up. My Z06 is 2019. Best body style ever made. There we go. There you go. Yeah. C7s are sick. The last of the traditional Corvettes. Yeah. Crazy. Craziness. Just keep Corvettes away from sinkholes. Keep all cars away from sinkholes. Yeah, C601 too. Ain't nothing like a car with bolt-ons. You just do bolt-ons in E85 and it's 1,000 horse. It's like Jesus. Nothing much. Just enjoying this it's going to be kind of a shorter stream. It's just a chillax stream. We're just chillaxing, parlaying, if you will. Good Lord, man. This guy's persistent, man. I have not, Steve. I still haven't sat at my desk. I haven't touched this damn desk. That's what I'm going to do next week. Next week, I'm going to start getting back into my customs. And I'm going to start by cleaning that desk off because it's a mess. Does anyone have a version of the Hoonicorn V1, V2, or the Hoonitruck 164 scale? If you're asking if anybody here has it, I don't. There's various companies that have made it. I think Time Micro made all of those, I think. If I remember right. David says, guys, learn and study the pre-merger Mercedes AMG Hammers. Those are supercars. Indeed. We have a Mitsubishi Mighty Max at work, and all you need to work on it is a 10 millimeter wrench. Nice. Yeah. Time Micro. We'll do that. Let's see here. We'll look it up. Look it up. We will look it up. Look it up, Mr. Koosmeister. Let's see here. Think let's just look up 164 Hoonicorn. 164 Hoonicorn. Okay, so Street Weapon was what I was thinking of. So Street Weapon makes it. Bunch of places sell it. Street Weapon. So there's the what's that? V1, V2. That's pretty badass right there. Look at that, guys. It's a Hoonicorn with the Hoona Pegasus livery. That's pretty dope. That is cool if I do say so myself. But yeah, so Street Weapon. Street Weapon is what you want. I've seen this. I kind of regretted not picking that up at Mike's. Mike had this one. I thought that one was pretty cool. The 964 Porsche. That is cool. It's almost like a friggin' Mighty K with a Pandem kit. That is sick. I like that. That's pretty cool, actually. I'm going to have to like that. But yeah, Street Weapon was it. Street Weapon is what I was thinking of. John. There's the truck, too. Yeah, so you can pick. You can either pick the Hoona truck or the Hoonicorn. So it's pretty cool. But yeah. Thanks, D. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yeah, asking for likes is just like nearly impossible. It's crazy. I have a virgin of each, but wanted something more known as Sir Derek isn't up for the chat. What? What are you talking about, John? Never saw if the Hoona truck was ever made in 164. Yep, Street Weapon, as just previously seen, Steve. Yeah. Yeah, don't. Yeah. We'll stand by your man. I have number 592 of 999, and the V1 is number 171 out of 999. Nice. You know, I actually don't mind. You guys don't pay attention. It's troll. We've been trolled all night. What's up, Subi? Yeah, it's just a troll. You know, I think I can't remember if it's Fuel Me or maybe Timothy and Pierre actually made the Hoona Pegasus and Hoona truck as well. I think if you want something resin, like really high dollar, really high quality. Not saying that those street weapons aren't, but I'm just saying. Yeah. Yep. Steve, what's your most limited car, like the least amount made, and what number do you have? 164, 118, 164. I have to really think about it. But this car, which is what we're about to watch the premiere for, that Bathurst car is limited to 150 pieces worldwide. And that's number 149 out of 150. My pleasure, kind sir. My pleasure. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, Pia. Auto World Ultra Raw. Yep, I agree, D. Especially after midnight. It's midnight somewhere, so never feed them. All right. Got rid of that problem. 1 of 133. Nice. Legends S2000 Gibby. Man, you, God, Rico, you be killing it on whatnot, dude. That's crazy. That's so crazy. All right, guys. Well, this was kind of a short live, and I apologize for that. I wanted to get going a little earlier. Just didn't really get the chance to, so I apologize. But yeah, it is premiere time, so let's log out of here. Let's go to the premiere. So again, I'm not gonna show the premiere on here because we have an issue with audio and stuff. So we're just gonna cut it here and then go right over to the premiere. It's about 25 minutes, so that'll kind of make up. Congrats on the giveies. Thanks, James. Yeah, congrats again to Steve Z06. Yeah, you've been big on the prototypes lately, Will, like crazy. Greenlight and Johnny Lightning, quite a few one-on-ones. You read it on my boomer board. Yeah. All right. I'm going to let you guys go. We got 2 minutes, so just head over to the homepage. Let me see here if I can link it real quick. I'll just do that. Just in case you guys want to go over and check it out. Again, it's a 118 review, so sorry. Let me see here. Dupe. All right. There we go. Yeah, Steve, usually we go for about 2.5, 3 hours, but today's a little different. We got to cut it a little bit short. You too, Rico. But I will see you guys next Sunday. I will be here Sunday without fail. So again, apologies for the not being able to get in on the schedule the way we want. So, Jesus Christ, man. This guy's relentless. This guy's relentless, dude. Holy shit. But yeah, you guys click that link and head over to thank you, Rico, for taking care of that. Appreciate it. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Much love, much happiness. Happy hunting, happy collecting, happy customizing. Remember, it's about the cars, the Mustang Funny Car Super Treasure Hunts. Thanks to Bill. Thank you, Bill and Will. Appreciate you guys. Not the money. I will see you over at the premiere, guys. You guys take care. Much love. Thank you again. Appreciate you guys. I will see you on Sunday. All right. Believe you me.